Hello, Diversity Kitchen. How are you all doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing fantastic. So today we are doing the shikwang. We are doing the kwang. So kwang is one of the food that we eat back home in Congo. So it's made with cassava. So that's what you see me doing is the cassava. I put the cassava in the water and I leave it in the water for 5 days. For 5 days, after 5 days is when you see me now peeling and taking the hard part. I think it's the root or the something. So I'm doing this. I'm taking off all the stuff so that can be easy to blend. Okay, so now I'm gonna blend all the cassava. I'm gonna blend it all. So now I'm putting everything in the blender. I'm gonna add some little bit water to help it, to blend until it become like a puree. And then I'm going to Okay, so whenever you're watching this video, please subscribe. You see how it is? Okay, so subscribe to my channel, Diversity Kitchen and Class. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. You help me growing and, just help me. So I continue to do this. Is a lot. It's a lot. I decided to do a lot because every time that I do this, I always do like few. But this one, I decided to do a lot to keep some in the fridge. So I had some water, so I continue to do that. Okay, so now I finish. So I just leave that one in the blender because my basin or my plate or my bowl was full. So now I'm going to start to strain it. They say strain, start drain it. So now I drain it so that I can take the you see the part that I was taking out on the beginning. So those things, they always stay, they don't really get blended, so now I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna take all those hard parts out and remain with really clear pureed so that we can have a good and perfect shikwang. So keep watching, see what I'm doing. I'm gonna open a little bit water to help it. So water help all these things to go down, to clean it. Yeah, I can say to clean it. So water help to clean it very good. You see all the good stuff going down in the bucket and all those things remain in that things. Okay, so I'll continue doing that until I finish everything. So that's the last one. I'm doing the last one. You see, I'm doing the last one, and now I'm going to put all the stuff together. So right now what I'm doing here is, you see all this, the water and the good stuff is mixed. So I'm gonna put the lid on top. I'm gonna cover it so that all the starch gonna go down on the bottom and the water gonna go up. See now, you see how I leave it like for a night. You see, all the water has rise up, and the good stuff, you are going to see the starch is going to be on the bottom. So you are going to take all the water out. You see that, you see the white stuff, that's the starch. That's the good things that we need. You see? Yeah, that's the good stuff. So now I'm gonna get, this is the cheesecloth. I'm gonna put it in the sink. That's gonna help me drain, you know, to take all the water out. You know, it's gonna help me to take all the water out and to remain just with the starch itself. So you can find this cloth on Amazon, but mine I bought it in $1.25, $1.25, $3 is where I bought it. So I'm gonna scrape everything out, all the good stuff. I'm gonna scrape it out. Nothing left behind. So now I'm gonna squeeze it. I'm gonna put all this thing together, and then I'm going to squeeze it to make sure all the water is out, really out completely. Because if you cook it like this, it's gonna be like a porridge. Okay? If you cook it with the water, it's gonna be porridge. It's not gonna be the things that we are looking for to achieve. So it's gonna be like a porridge. So now you see how I'm squeezing. So this, take your time. Take your time. Don't do this in a rush. Do this whenever you have plenty time. So I'm gonna squeeze it. You see how I squeeze all the water. Now I'm gonna put the plates and the, I don't know how you call that in English. For us, we call it panier. So I made a mistake. Don't put, you see that blue plate? Don't put it on the bottom. Just put the whites and put the heavy things on top, so that you can drain all the water. So that's why you see me opening the water, and I put the bucket on top so that the bucket can be heavy and push all the water out. So now I'm trying to use, I'm putting pressure on top so that the water can go, so that I can squeeze all the water. So I'm gonna leave it. You see, you see how I took off that plate? So that plate was keeping the water, so I'm not supposed to do that. So that's why I put, you see how I squeeze all the water and all the water is out, you see? Now you are going to see all the starch, and this is what we want. Look how perfect he is. It's so perfect. Oh my God, look. Very perfect. No water inside. See, very perfect. You can keep that one and put it in the fridge and do it the next time or the next day or whatever time you have. So that's my part. You see the yellow stuff is non-stick spray. I put non-stick spray just to help, not too much things to stick in the in my pot. But that one is optional. You don't have to do that. I did that just in case. Okay, so I separate those ones. I'm gonna keep that one aside, and then I'm gonna put the rest on the stove, and then I'm gonna start cooking it. So we don't cook this one all the way through. We cook it. I'm gonna show you how. So we don't cook it in the, we don't cook it all the way through. but we just cook it until you start seeing like the color start changing. Don't let the whole pot to change color. No, if you see like some spots start changing color is when you are going to take it out from the fire. It's a hard work. You see how the starch start changing color? You know, it start coming like clear. Look, you see that clear part? Yes, that's how you supposed to be. So if you leave the whole part, it's gonna be clear like that, but we don't want it to be like that. So now I'm gonna take it out from the stove, and then I'm gonna put it, and then I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna take it out from the stove now. So I just clean up my counter, and I'm gonna put all the stuff on the counter, and I'm going to work with my hands. You see how the whole thing didn't change color, but some of it changed it. So that's how we want it to be. Just trying to scrape everything out. we need all the good things. So trying to scrape everything out. That's why I put the non-stick. But if you got a good pot that is a non-stick, never stick anything around, go ahead, don't put the spray, the non-stick spray. But my pot sometimes behave always behave somehow. But anyway, we're good. So that's over there. So now I'm gonna start. It's a little bit hot, but my hands are used to hot stuff. So now I'm gonna mix with the remaining things that I take aside. I'm gonna put it all together, and then I'm gonna work. You see how I'm doing it? Just the way you do the dough for the I'm burning. Yeah. You see how it's sticking on the counter? So when it's gonna be ready, it's not gonna stick no more. You see? It's not sticking no more. You see? Even my hand is not sticking on my hands no more. That's when you see, and that's when you know that your dough is ready. It's a hard work. I told you it's a hard work. You don't have to be in a rush with this one. You have to really give you all your time. That's why I do it. I do it in 2 days. So the first day, I blend and I put all those together. And the next day, I do all this work. So now I'm giving it a shape. That one was too big, but anyway. This one is big, but anyway. So we are giving it a little bit shape. My idea over here was to do like the big and the small, so that whenever we are about to eat, we can just get like a big and a small so that we can eat it like, not to get like too big and you cannot finish it, because this one is hard. You can, it make you full. This one is more heavy than fufu. The fufu, this one is heavy than fufu. This one make you full, like you cannot hit too much of this. So now we are going to wrap it in the plastic wrapper. So back home, they don't do the plastic wrapper. Back home, they do the banana leaf. Yeah, banana leaf is where that's how they do it. They do wrap it in the banana leaf. But over here, you can find the banana leaf too, but I didn't have time for me to go look for it. So that's why I'm just wrap it in the plastic wrapper. I mean, it's like a candy. So that's the way, perfect. And I'm gonna do it in the aluminum. I don't know how to say it. Aluminum foil. So I'm gonna do it in that, and then he help it. So he's gonna help to keep it so that even the plastic pop, but the aluminum or he keep it, good. So I'm gonna fold it like that, and then I'm going to put the yarn. I'm gonna tie the yarn around. So I tied it so hard, secure it so they cannot, opening, so they cannot open up in the water. So that's my last one, and I'm doing it. Just follow the way I'm doing it. But if you have the banana leaf, go ahead and do it. I rolling it like a burrito, like a burrito. It's so simple, easy, but it's a hard work. But people who are from Lubumbashi, they don't really eat this one. People who eat this one a lot are people who are from the capital. The capital of Congo is people who eat the capital. I think capital and east part, they do eat this a lot. But us who come from the other cities, we don't really eat this one. So I learned how to do it when I moved. Whenever you move, then you find a lot of people is when I learn how to do it, and I really enjoy it. So now we are going to put it on the stove. First of all, I'm going to put water in my pot, and I'm going to put the kwang. They call it kwang. Some people call it kwang. Some people say shikwang. Anyway, shikwang or kwang is a kwang. So I'll just put it in the water, and I'm gonna let it boil for at least 1 hour. Yeah, I'm gonna let it boil for 1 hour. So I'm gonna cover it, and I'm gonna let it boil. So after 30 minutes, you have to turn, just to shift it. The one was on top to go on the bottom on the top, just to help everything cook. Oh, look at that one pop. But you see, it popped a little bit, but the aluminum foil help it to stay intact, even though it popped like that. So that's why I'm shifting things around, moving things around. The top on the bottom on the top, so they can cook. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to comment. If you really love the shikwang, just comment. If you want to try and you live in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, you live in Baton Rouge, you live in around Dynamo Spring, just comment, and I'm gonna make one and you are going to try one day. Okay, look at that one pop too, but it's okay. And that one too. I think 3 popped, but you see it's still intact. It didn't really go all over. Okay, so now I'm gonna let it boil again for 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna take it out. Now it's 30 minutes, you see. Now I'm gonna try, and I'm gonna open that one and see inside how it is. It's really hot. It's hot. It's really, really hot. So look. Wow, look how beautiful he is. So beautiful. It's hard. It's, oh my God, look, it's hot. So beautiful. So thank you for watching. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, to share, and to like. Thank you so much. See you.